Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shikha and I'm a legal intern at Lexis & Company. I'm a law student from UPS Dehradun. In today's video, we will talk about constitutional provisions related to labor welfare in India. But before starting the video, there's a small disclaimer that this video does not solicit any kind of promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose for which the video is made is education purpose. So we will begin with the video now. Our topic for today's video is constitutional provisions related to labor welfare in India. Labor welfare legislations are of immense importance nowadays because of the following reason, like low level of income, irregular working hours or unsafe working environment, etc. ILO defines labor welfare as such services, facilities or amenities as may be established in the vicinity of an undertaking to enable the person employed in them to perform their work in healthy surrounding and provide them with amenities conducive to good health and high morale. Welfare legislation in simple terms does mean that providing better and safe working conditions to the laborers, which includes hygienic working environment, reasonable working time to them, and other welfare services like education and recreation. This word welfare here includes both social as well as economic concepts. Economic welfare concerns itself with economic development by increasing production and productivity, whereas social welfare concerns itself with providing solutions to the problem of weakest working section of the society. The preamble of our constitution provides that the state shall secure to its citizen equality of both status and opportunity, social as well as economic justice, and a life of dignity, etc. These ideas, as provided in the preamble, form part of welfare legislation in India. These ideas also provides for a progressive interpretation in favor of working class in India. There are various provisions which provides for labor welfare in the constitution, starting with the most important one, that is part 3, that deals with the fundamental right. Article 14 relates to right to equality. The article prohibits any kind of class legislation, but it do not prohibit other type of classification based on justifiable grounds. Thus, a classification can be made on the basis of nature of trade, profession or occupation while framing rules regarding minimum wages. Article 19, subclause 1c states that the citizens have right to form association. Thus, we can see that there are many trade and labor unions formed in the country. Article 21 ensures that the life and the personal freedom of the citizens are protected. It also provides duty on the state to ensure that the citizens have enough means of subsistence. In one of the famous cases of Bandhuwa Mukti Morcha versus Union of India, the Supreme Court held that Article 21 guarantees a citizen a life free from any form of exploitation. It also provides that the state and government is obliged to ensure that the social welfare and labor regulations are adopted in order to provide workers with a life working of human dignity. Article 23 prohibits forced labor in the country. It also requires the government to take effective steps to stop and eliminate human trafficking, slavery, beggar, and other kind of forced labor in the country. It also prohibits a person from being forced to perform work or obtain remuneration for services under or below the minimum pay level. Next article is Article 24, which provides that there should be prohibition of child labor under the age of 14 in the country. Article 32 is the most important provision. It empowers the Supreme Court and similarly High Court under Article 226 to issue writs to enforce citizens' rights. It also allows public interest litigation. So if a citizen is not able to approach to the Supreme Court or the High Court due to being poor or due to social or economic backwardness, then other people or the group of the society can approach Supreme Court on his and society's behalf. Apart from these fundamental rights, There are also provisions like DPSP, which allows for welfare legislations in the country. DPSP like Article 42, which provides that the state shall make provision to ensure that there is just and human condition of working for the laborers, and also it provides for provision related to maternity relief to the women. So this is it for the video. If you have any question or any doubt, you can write it down in the comment section below, or if you have any feedback, then you can also write it down in the comment section. Thank you so much.